way at about 2 minutes, 3 minutes in. It'd take you 20 more minutes to get to where you'd go. How would you like to go about it?
Are there other peoples in the streets?
Looks like there's none. You do see some people peering from their windows, but not on the streets itself.
I take the hood up of my cloak of elven kind, so it's a little bit obscure. As
I
I
I you go.
no, go ahead.
I'll just put on a hat that me and Andrew bought in the morning, and it has this beads that cover my face.
That looks really good on you, by the way.
Yeah, good fashion choice, but it's quite expensive though.
It's fine.
Well, guess we're doing what we used to do in the last city, and Ragnak is gonna present his arm to Lisbeth because there's no way they can hide. So they just walk in the middle of the street and take up as much attention for the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, when we first came, Lisbeth was invisible, right?
Someone
Yes.
was invisible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lisbeth was
Yeah.
invisible because otherwise we can't go in without him knowing there's
No, wait.
other
I think
females.
I am
You are.
invincible. No, wait. I think we're both invisible.
No.
You were
I-
polymorphed.
You were
Yeah.
polymorphed like a wizard, a lizard, or a hamster.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lisbeth
right.
was polymorphed. And Frigis was invisible. I remember
Yeah.
now.
Okay, cool.
Both are now gone.
Yes, both are now gone after.
Yeah.
But at least
Help.
that means no one saw us going in. Okay. Right, I will take Ragnar's arm and try to look as inconspicuous as I can.
It's not like everyone is peering outside their windows, wondering who the heck is walking in the street. It just so happens that there's no one else while this is happening.
I still have my charisma bonus, so I have the advantage on charisma. And, I look good right now. I don't have my 22 strengths though, so that might help. I
Alright.
try to look as regal as I can.
Okay.
I'm just making my way towards the more expensive districts because
Okay.
I want to.
Yeah, and we're heading in the direction that we know that the jail is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not so much a jail, it's just almost like a hotel that has been turned into a place of hostage. Oh, a place to keep the hostages in.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we can just wing it, right? We can just improvise. That's what we do best.
Improvise, you say? Shouldn't we locate your family first? Then we
Well,
can.
they're in that building over there by the sea. That's where we're heading now. And
Yeah,
once we can see the building, we can get a better idea maybe of how to do it.
yeah, but which room were they kept in? Are they in the underground cellar or are they in a VIP guest room? Maybe we should.
Maybe we should have asked about that. Can anyone send a message? Sending
Yeah, I can. Oh, who do you want me to send it to? What should I say?
my sister.
Oh. Wait, did I
You
manage
don't
to
know
meet
her.
her? No, right?
No, no.
Oh, well, if
Um,
she
You have to be
is
familiar.
described,
yeah.
does it consider DM?
How does the spell works?
Let me pull up. Where are you?
It says with which you are familiar.
Yeah. So that means if she shows me like a minor illusion of that person, it wouldn't work, right?
I think it would. But however, the recipient would not understand who you are. Because it says here you could send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with you are familiar. And if it recognizes you, it recognizes you if it knows you. So it implies that it's possible to do it even though the person doesn't know you.
So, what did you say? Is it
So now
possible that
yes, you
There we go.
can send a message, but the person you're sending it to will not know who you are.
right, but we'll still receive the
Yes.
message?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, minor illusion is no big deal. I just like come here, and
Okay.
like standing in like where not so many people can see what we're doing. I'm conjuring up an image of how I saw her in the dream world. And she has a name. Her name is Lily.
Lily.
She's 25 years old,
All right.
and yeah, she's a nice girl.
Okay.
So now you're at least a little bit familiar with her.
Yeah, adding to the familiarity. All right. What do you wish for me to tell her?
Just say that you're with me and that we are coming to rescue her, possibly tonight, but ask if she's like underground, or if she can see the sea or hear it or anything.
Okay. So I'm with Enderil, your sister. We're coming to save you tonight. Can
Oh,
you see or hear the sea? How many words
just
is that?
just don't say Andrew. Say you're with Clara.
I stare at Enderil. Okay. I just
And
assume that
don't
she's
don't
pretending
don't
to be
think about
someone
it.
else again.
Yeah, don't think
So
about it. Just
5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's about 18.
Okay. Do you add more or do you send it with just 18?
I will add the last part from where you are so it makes a bit more sense. So that's 22.
Okay. She responds with, "How is this happening?" But then she continues on with saying, "If you are Clara's friend, I can tell you that it's dark and I can hear the ocean loudly.
Okay. Well,
Please
where
stay."
she... Okay. So where she is apparently dark, but she can hear the ocean sounds quite loudly.
yeah, so she's probably in the ocean side of the building then.
Do you need to ask her anymore?
No, that's all we need.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Unless unless someone else has something we should know about before we go in.
While they are doing the sending, can I see the building and locate where is the safest spot to climb in stealthily?
Okay. So as you were sending out it was a bit of time for you to be holding hands with Ragnak, and then momentarily after you find a spot that's obscured from public view, and Enderil shares the image, and then you start standing and you continue walking. You're about 5 minutes away from the building now. You can sort of see it in the distance. But one thing that glares off very differently from the others is you could tell that it's riddled with guards.
Hmm.
Just the front door has 3 guards already, and even from this far distance, you could see some silhouettes moving through the shadows. So it's pretty tall. It's significantly taller than the buildings you've seen so far, but it's about pretty much up to par with other buildings in the area. It looks like houses here are bigger. However, this looks like it's possibly a tavern or hotel of some sort, and it's 3 stories high. On the second floor, you see silhouettes moving across the windows, and although you can't sense a clear number of how many they are, especially from this far away, you could tell that at least there are some people occupying it currently. To enter the safest way would be difficult to ascertain from here. You'd have to get closer and try to get more information.
There seems to be guards everywhere. And what about first floor and third floor? Are there any occupants?
You could try now trying to get information from here if you really want to squint your eyes.
I will
Roll for
do that.
perception.
16.
With the 16, on the first floor, there's not much you could see because there's not an open window from where you are currently standing. But on the third floor, you don't see windows that are open. But even from this far away, you can hear sounds that are resemblant of weights being dropped. So the closest I can imagine a modern sound would be, imagine someone on the third floor of a building picking up a barbell and then dropping it halfway multiple times. So even from about 300 feet away, you hear this loud tig, tig, on wooden floorboards. Tig.
Does the
That is
sound like move?
Hard to tell. Pretty far
that
away
is
from you.
unsettling. I
I
don't. Second floor seems to be heavily occupied. Third floor, there's this unsettling sound where someone seems to pick up a weight and drop it over and over again on the floor. And I can't see much on the first floor.
does the um I will try to hear in the direction where the thumping sound is. Is there like sound of human groaning or whatever?
You're still about 300 feet away,
Oh,
so
okay.
there's not much sound you can hear from this distance.
I think we should try to get closer.
Yes, we should.
Yeah, but you should also like pretend to be just passing by, like we're heading somewhere else.
Ender,
Yes.
maybe we go the opposite route and we go.
From the sea.
No,
Oh,
fully clueless and daring. We just get to the entrance, say that you heard that some of your family was kept here, being very successful. You just came, paid the ransom, and go back and go away with them.
well, and then you think they will just take us inside and
Yes.
don't want to see the money and do we
I
have
mean,
how much money do we have on us ourselves? So we can have like a bag to jingle.
I have a bag with around 450 coins,
Nice.
most of which are
Yeah.
silver and a lot of copper. But I do have around 100 gold worth of gold in
Okay.
there.
Couldn't we just pick up some rocks and pebbles into the bag and just minor illusion it?
That could work. I also have about 200 coins worth of silver and copper on me, and a few platinum pieces.
I
But
have I have 97 gold and 3 silver.
well, just write it all down how much you have personally, and we put it all in one big bag, and we just paint like a dollar sign on it.
I have an ink. I could just write a dollar sign on the bag.
Yeah. And we can
Right.
also use illusion to make it appear as if there's more platinum and gold than silver and copper. Right? Does that
Yeah.
sound plausible to anyone?
Yeah, and when we're inside, we can just go nuts, right? Is that the plan?
Yes.
Do you have fireball prepared this time?
I have I don't want to kill anyone, but I prepare cone of cold and
That works.
steel wind strike and
I don't want to kill anyone, but I can make statues though.
but I can make statues out of them.
From what I understood of the situation, they're thugs, well-equipped thugs. If we go in, show dominance and resolve, they will probably scatter if the initial attack is scary enough.
But what if they are more than just thugs? What about veterans, war with veterans, and hired mercenaries?
I'm feeling confident. I mean, I have most of my spells. I've used 2 spell slots. I mean, I haven't exerted a lot of magical energy today. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, you can just say spell slots. I understand those. We use that. We use those terms all the time.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's a proper wizarding term, I see.
Yeah.
All right. So what
Oh,
does the party do officially?
we we offer ransom money and then go ham.
Okay.
But do we impersonate someone, or and if that's so, who do we impersonate?
Why don't you come out as yourself?
I can, but then they might just say, "Oh, that's the last one. We'll just take her too."
How about you could disguise yourself as Turok and then look at these three. They are the conspirators of
Aren't you
what's
too tall to impersonate him?
If I'm too tall,
Yes.
I think yeah, he was a gnome. So yeah, I probably would be too tall.
he was a
Um,
gnome. I thought he was a
yeah.
human.
No, he doesn't know.
Let me
Did I just
see.
kill a short guy? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have some illusion spells.
What spell do you plan on using for disguising yourself? Is it
Uh,
disguise
that's
self?
no, that won't work.
Yeah.
I was looking at major image, but I don't think I can
Major
make
image
my.
can't move, I think.
Yeah, I can make it appear to move and do everything.
Silent image can move, but silent image kind of just
Exists and
loops.
doesn't speak.
I think it can loop, I think. But yeah, this was is gonna make sure with Andril again. How many people are we trying to save exactly?
At least one, perhaps 4 or 5, maybe
Alright.
10 or 20. I'm not sure.
We're
This
not
is
I know
a
my
big
sister is in there.
It
this is
sounds
a
like
big
either just
family
your
that you have.
sister or
Everyone.
okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure if we see other prisoners, are we letting them out as well?
Yeah, of course. I
Alright.
mean,
only if they can defend themselves. If we let them run and they can't defend themselves, they might just die in the chaos.
That is fair. Understand.
what
What
if
if?
we? Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, what if Ragnar acted as the mercenary that captured the last of what's what's your name? The view.
Yes.
The view?
Yeah.
The veil.
I yeah. You could act it as the guy who can capture the last of the devil family bloodline, and just go in. No
Yeah.
disguise required.
That could work.
Yeah.
What about Frigis and Lisbeth? I was thinking maybe you can get inside in some other manner. I can turn one of you invisible, and Frigis, you still have polymorph, right?
I do.
So you can
I-
fly
Maybe
in.
you can be my retainers.
Yes,
Me? Oh, right. No,
yes, I
I'm
can
yeah.
pretend to be a retainer. I think we shall save your spell slot for now.
Is that what we're doing then?
Yes, that's what we shall do then.
Okay, well, I
Okay.
take the money out of the big bag and hand it out to everyone again.
Give me your money pouch.
No, what?
Uh,
Why?
You're not gonna pass as a prisoner if you have your money and your weapons on you.
Weapons too?
Yes.
I I can go fetch them.
Yeah. Put
If
them on Frigis.
I kind of unbuckle my saber, give it to Frigis. Don't,
Your
don't.
bow that is higher than you.
Clink.
this is
And
quite a lot for a small lady such as yourself.
yeah, don't worry about it. All right.
Your quiver too.
My quiver of psychic damage, what is it called? Quiver of the Quarry. Oh my God, I'm gonna go in there completely.
Naked.
Yeah. You're not getting my daggers though. Those
If you
are
can hide
hidden.
them.
Yeah.
then
Oh,
you
here's
can
the +2 rapier too, Frigis.
Okay.
+2 rapier? Oh, you.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
that.
we got those
Yeah.
from the two thugs. Mine is in the bedroom though.
Yeah. Probably my bracers of archery as well, or should I just keep them on?
I think you can keep
Okay.
those.
Okay. Okay.
You can keep them on. Yes.
Okay.
Man, you have a lot of magic items that boost your archery.
I do. That's true. Okay. Let me just say, I need to find. There's this sword. There's the quiver. Ah, I have a college mard. I can't hide that. There you go.
What's a college? What is a college more?
It's a small
Depends on
Where
sword.
was it?
Where was it? Yeah, that's true.
What is this?
It's like
The
a.
college sword is pretty much like a rapier. That like it's the movie rapier, the small ones.
Oh.
It lets you
Oh.
attack with a bonus action again if you don't have another other weapon attached or something.
Wait, this is really cool. Why don't you use it more often?
I've used it exactly once, and it was super effective.
Whoa.
Um,
Nice.
okay, I have a bag of ball bearings. Shall I keep that on me?
Sure.
I don't think I can carry
Okay.
any much more.
Well, I can probably hold on to it, but
I think you can hold on to the bow. Yeah, the bow is actually the heaviest of them.
Okay, well, I'm
I'm
keeping.
guessing we're doing all that in an alley, and
Yeah,
Ramirez just has
right
his
in
rope.
front of the house.
Yeah, has his
in the
rope
bushes or yeah.
and is preparing the rope to make a noose that looks tied, and then has the looks tied because the thing is on top, but
Yeah,
when you pull, it
Wait,
just
you're
comes out
gonna
apples. Yeah.
you're gonna have that around my neck?
around your arms.
Okay, good,
Found
And then
your
good.
if you I'm gonna keep it tightly in my hand. So if you move forward, it will untie itself, or if I pull onto it,
Okay.
it will untie
That
itself.
sounds very good,
So
very good.
if you want to act agitated, stay so
Yeah.
much in place.
Okay. I know how to act. Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, you might know how to act, but I'm informing you of the prop we're using for this set.
Yes. Okay, and when do I get all my weapons back? Once we're inside?
When you grab them,
yeah. Once I'm
Okay,
in.
well,
Um,
well,
you guys are ready.
you guys better not fuck this up, okay? I'm leaving all
get
of
your arms
this.
behind your back.
Uh,
Well, just
not
call
so
out.
tight.
Just call out for your weapon when you need it.
Don't try to
Okay.
loosen it. It's very easy to undo.
Yeah. Just.
So, how much weapons is on this bed?
She took the
All of
bow.
them?
Yeah, just a bow, right? Is it a longbow or?
It's a longbow, yeah.
Yeah, you can have the
It's actually a
quiver,
very special looking longbow with blades instead of a bow, basically, so you can melee with
bed
it
of
too.
wood. You can have this quiver. You can have this +2 rapier also. It's more important so that you can just chuck it at her when it's necessary.
Oh, I
And
have this grapple gun too. I don't know where I've been keeping that, but here, take it.
Yeah, I give it to you. Yeah, Frigus. No, it sounds more like professional mercenary, so I'm gonna take it on me.
how do you exactly use this? How does this even shoot?
No, don't press.
Whoops.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have that. I'm not gonna be touching.
All right.
Yeah.
With the party having distributed Enderal's items and with a small loose noose being tied behind her hands, you've now created this facade or an illusion that you are the captor of the last member of the guild. You do you officially go to the front door?
Right. One
Yeah?
last detail.
Uh-huh.
Ender, close your eyes. Make her bleed.
I was just thinking about
What?
that.
What
We
did you
need to
do?
make her
I
look
bowed
roughed
you.
up. I
Oh,
was like,
ow.
-1 HP, by the way.
Yeah, I
That's
apologize to
whatever.
Enderal. Then I was like, I will ruffle her hair up. I'm like, I'm sorry.
No.
And,
Alright.
I will
The one small trickle
prestidigitate.
of blood. Okay,
I will
now we're good.
prestidigitation on her clothes so that it's more dirty.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
I
Just a
dislike this clan
disguise.
now.
That's why I didn't say it before.
Okay.
All
You
right.
can see that as
I will
you sucker
polymorph.
punch or at least elbow the face of Enderal unexpectedly, and suddenly she goes from pristine and clean to suddenly bloodied and dirty, quite literally. You sort of push her away from the alleyway and towards the doorway, which is
We
perfect
don't
because
we don't exit out
yeah.
of the
Like,
alleyway we
hey.
entered. Yeah, we just
Oh,
like we took one alley and then we continued and then
okay,
went
okay.
towards the
Oh.
entrance. So if someone was looking, it's not
Yeah,
that
yeah.
obvious.
Then you exit a separate alleyway that leads directly towards where the house is, and Enderal's face during this entire time is a mixture of, well, not really. It's just pure frustration, which fits the situation as she slightly struggles towards moving forward. It looks like she has something to say, but you are able to push her towards the direction of where these doormen are before she can even react or shout at you. Even from about 120 feet away, you're walking closer and closer. You begin to see that the three guards in front, very beautifully dressed, although relatively casual. They have a leather vest on with like poofy arms, leather gloves, and you can imagine like those old style vampires with like a puffed up chest piece. And they immediately unsheath their rapiers and point them towards you. And one of the men pulls a torch from the doorway and points it towards your direction. You're still a little bit obscured by the darkness. The bright light only reaches up to 60 feet. There are torches nearby, but you're still mostly shadow. And you hear a loud voice coming from the doorway saying, "Who goes there?
We're here for the bounty.
Bounty? What bounty are you talking about?"
I start advancing slowly, with her in front, after a tall shove.
Slowly, she comes into light. The three people sort of look at each other and respond synchronously. Three of them saying, "And?" They don't seem
Just
to
call your
recognize
boss.
these guys. One of them sort of elbows the other one and disappears off into the doorway. And as you're coming closer, 30 feet away, they stop you. He says, "Stand right there." And the one with the torch stays nearby the door, and the one with the other sword comes closer, cautiously, and tries to inspect your whole proposition. In this case, all of you roll for performance.
Uh, I, I just want to say I has polymorph into a ladybug,
Okay, sure.
into a ladybug, and I want to fly in through the small gaps of the building.
The only gap in the building would have been when he opened the doorway. Would you like to try?
Let's do that.
Make a stealth check with advantage for it.
I'm holding on to Andril, but I'm probably trying to be gingerly holding as to not hurt her.
I'm
Everyone
holding
gets to
her.
roll it with advantage, by the way, because it's
Okay.
a well
I
placed.
already rolled with advantage because of the mutagen. I got 19.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I was gonna ask, can I roll with advantage too, since I have the
Yes, yes.
actor feat?
course.
It's natural.
Yeah. Good.
What?
Uh,
What is
it's
that?
30.
it's 15 for my stealth.
Okay, so 19, 16, and 30.
How do
Easily
you
enough,
have a
the
plus
guy
12?
bard expertise.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Easily enough.
Yeah, expertise.
The
I,
guard
I,
seems convinced.
So we
I
Go
got
ahead.
a 19 and a 30 and a 5.
I just glare at them and then spit
S-
at their feet.
16, 30,
16.
19. Hey,
Yes,
that's good.
16.
Yeah, that's way above average. I can guarantee it.
Thank God.
As Endril spits on the feet of this guard, you can see that it begins to sully his slightly oversized boots. And for a second there, he actually gets upset and shouts out loud towards your face, "Puta!" and slaps you across. 1 point of damage.
Ow. Death by 1,000 cuts.
He puts the blade onto your throat.
Hey,
and then
hey,
he
hey, hey.
guards. Yeah.
You think you're gonna fuck up with my job? Back away.
How much are you offering?
Do you look like a leader? I said back off.
Take persuasion, intimidation check with advantage.
Since I'm
Seems
holding on to Endro, can I pull her back?
No,
by
no
her
pulling.
arm or her noose.
Because are we tying
I
are
have
we
the
tying
noose.
her neck?
Like it's tied
No.
up. Her arms are tied behind her.
Just the arms behind her back, and I have the one rope.
Yeah, because I'm assuming I'm holding on to the rope that ties around her. And I'll
you-
probably
Loosely tied.
No, I am. You're the retainer. You have
Okay.
all of
Yeah,
the weapons.
I assume you
All
assume
right.
you're holding like my arm or something like that.
Yeah, or that. Intimidation?
Yeah.
Yeah. 15.
Oh,
Yeah. I have the mutagen with advantage.
Perfect.
It makes
Yes.
me look very intimidating. Like bigger
Okay.
brows. Can I morph my face as I want to?
You can sense a little bit that this guard is probably in his mid-20s, and he seems super arrogant and cocky. But for half a second, you notice the surprise in his eyes as he doesn't get what he wants, essentially. And he takes a couple of steps back. He sheaths back his sword onto his leather scabbard, and then he goes back to the doorway. Almost simultaneously, as he arrives just by the foot of it, the door opens up again, and the guard who went in, plus one more, gets outside. So the three original doormen look like they're relatively young, 20s to their early 30s. And the one that comes out is a little bit taller than everyone else. He's about 6'2". Even from this distance, you notice that he has a really long chin. And he seems like he's in his 40s. He comes forward and he says, "Huh? What are you doing here? What do you want?"
Send a picture of this one. Found her. Brought her back. I'm here for the money now.
Yes, we have been looking for her. But wait. You said you found a picture?
I was sent a picture.
Strange. We'd have to talk to Turok about this. You stay there. I
Sure.
will look for him. He disappears for what seems like 1, 2, 3,
Where
4.
does he go?
Inside the door again.
Back in?
Yeah, back in.
Hmm.
An awkward 5 minutes passes by with just staring faces until he comes back out the same door and he says, I don't know where he is right now. But tell you what, if you bring her in, we'll pay you for your trouble.
Sure. Start to advance.
Can't afford to buy me. Spit again.
He smiles at you and he says, you little puta. Wala kang kwenta. And he just sort of laughs over your comment. And then he looks at you. He looks at the guards. And then he makes an expression that looks like, eh. And then he pulls out a small pouch. And he hands it over to you. This should be able to cover it, I promise.
I elbow Elizabeth to get it and count. Count.
Okay.
So are we
And
just like
I head up.
inside the door?
By the door, just before entering. He doesn't even take you in.
I step forward, take the money, and I go back to beside Ragnarok.
How much is
It is-
there?
I start counting. It's inside a pouch, like a satchel, right?
It's like a small satchel.
Yeah, so
It
I
doesn't
start
sound
counting.
like it has a lot of coins. You expected more, but upon opening it, it looks like it's 10 platinum.
10 platinum.
Platinum.
That should be enough. Carry on your way.
Hmm.
And he starts opening the door for Enderal to come through.
I give the rope to the guy.
Mhm. He grabs it, and then he grabs Enderal by the arm, really, and he starts shoving her into the door.
I comply for now.
Wait.
Mhm.
The original promise was 15. I agree for now, because we were in fact quite late. If we'll be staying in the city, if your boss says we deserve more, I'm not against taking it. Is that fair?
Come again?
You fool. See you another day.
All right. He pushes her inside the doorway, and eventually she goes through. You catch a glimpse of what's the inside. It's
Mhm.
very dark, but there's a staircase directly leading upwards from the doorway. And you can see that he's being pushed towards the left away from the staircase. The door is
I
about to
kinda
close.
I kinda shoot him like a look, saying, "It's okay, I got this."
As I see that, I just come on you. Give me those coins.
Okay.
And I stay in front of the guards by the door and I start to slowly count.
Okay. As sorry, Frigis, you first. What did you roll for your stealth?
I think it's 15.
Okay. For the 15, considering you were Ladybug, nobody really noticed. You are now inside the house itself with Enderal, and almost like a fly on the wall, you could see that this guy with a long chin begins to rough handle Enderal, sort of pushing her until eventually she gets pushed behind a table. The table scrapes behind against the floor, and you hear it's. "Arr!" And even from the outside, Ragnak and Lisbeth can hear this, and you hear this loud, low gurgling chuckle going. We've been looking for you for a long time.
Well, now you got me. And so what? What do you think you're gonna accomplish with this?
A lot of things, of course. First of all, you and your family will rot like dogs, and we will be the ones to live a comfortable life. You will see what it's like to live life like rats. You don't even have an inkling of an idea.
I cast Mislead. It does require somatic components, but with the sitting on the chair, I
Mhm.
should be able to move my hands a little bit.
Sure. Are you trying to hide it away from him?
Yeah, of course.
Then you'd have to do sleight of hand, as his attention is fully on you at the moment.
This is what I do, baby.
This is even
So-
better than subtle spell.
So Mislead is a great spell because I go invisible while an illusionary double of me appear where I was. And I can talk through the illusion, and I can see through the illusion, etc.
Mhm. Nice.
Yeah, it's a cool spell. So I just untie myself and I just move around the table very quietly while keeping up the conversation with him. And I look for fridges. Is there a ladybug here somewhere?
And once you actually start looking for her, it's pretty obvious. There's like wooden doors and then just one ladybug in the middle. You
I
can
kind
see
of
it.
just onto my arm.
All right.
So we are now in the room with this guy.
Mhm. Let me explain a little bit about the interior. Actually, you know what? It's quicker if I just do a rough draft of it. Let me clear this. So you can imagine that this was the doorway. Past the doorway, there was a staircase that led upwards. And instead of going towards the doorway, you're instead led to this room. There's a couple of tables, chests off onto the side. This was where Enderal Fake would be. This is where Frigis would have been, and this is Big Chin Guy. Make a perception check really quickly.
Okay.
3 guards
Natural
outside.
20.
Oh, with that instantly, you notice great marks at the bottom of the floor. And you notice that these boxes that are sort of occupying this corner here, with some vases and sacks of what look like old apples, have been moved to and fro from this direction.
Okay.
Staircase going up. Doorway itself is here, not locked. And you can see, well, you can't really see them, but there's 3 people outside, and Ragnok and Lisbeth would be over here.
Yeah, since there's only 10 pieces to count, so
Mhm.
so I'm gonna say platinum is very impractical. Between the 3 of you, don't you have any change? No boys like you don't carry platinum around, right?
They start looking at each other for a second, and they all sort of collectively pull out their pouches and start counting coins as well.
If we don't have the good amount with too many or too few silvers, I also have silver and gold, so we can exchange well.
All right.
And we start to do math.
All right. You
Yeah.
can obviously tell 2 of them at least do not do math well. The arrogant
Yeah.
dude that was trying to talk to you can.
I'm very smart, but I'm gonna do little snippets, just at the right times where they forget what they were counting, so it lasts extra long.
All right. Okay. The guy is still talking towards this illusion of Enderal, and he goes, "Now you do not even know the beginning of what we will do to you. You will suffer. You will you will be whipped. You will be lashed. You will lose everything you love and everything you live for. Your hands that you're very proud of, according to the stories your sisters tell. They will be rendered useless. Tell me, do you feel fear?" Sort of goes
At
into
this
this like
point,
monologue.
yeah. At this point, I start to. I drop the tough girl act, and I'm like, my double is very like scared and timid, and what have you done to my sister? Where is she? Meanwhile, I'm moving towards the door here.
Uh-huh.
Towards the door here, and I'm gonna wait until he like answers.
Okay. All right. His response is very vague and just says, "You don't have to worry about where your sister is. You'll be seeing her soon enough." Starts
Yeah.
going closer as if to grab the illusion.
No, don't touch me, please. And I knock on the door, like tin 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 tin, or any kind of like rhythmic thing that I hope Lisbeth and Ragnar will recognize. And then I run upstairs.
All right.
I put my hand on the sunblade. I say,
Sorry, what
can
is
you
the
even
sound?
count?
Is it like
And
chiming bells or what?
Boom, boom.
I take 1 damage and get my how's it called?
They're right.
Yeah, a ride going. Since I'm gonna take lightning because it's gonna smell in a bit, but
Mhm,
in a bit we're gonna start fighting anyway. So it's fine.
mhm. All right. Do you attack or do you just show them your weapon?
I don't even show it, but I just put my hand on it like I'm tired of their shit.
Mm, Okay.
I do that, and next like round, but
Make a perception check for both of you, actually. You and
Okay.
Lisbeth.
And the guard should have heard the knock on the door as well. But just
That's
so,
true.
yeah.
the idea is I need 2 bonus actions, one to light up the sword and one for the right. So I do that one first, and as they turn around, I will be doing the second and attacking.
Okay, sure.
What do I need to roll again?
Perception.
Okay.
That's a wasted nat 20.
That's a perfect net.
Okay.
Oh, it's almost a net 20. It's a
Oh
2.
no.
Lisbeth is busy carrying all the materials that
Ah,
just the weapons on top of each other are clanging, prevents her from hearing anything.
yeah, move to
But
the side, katang, and like, katang.
Ragnar can hear the three people sort of counting. Uno, tres, dos, cuatro, cinco, seis. And they're sort of counting in wrong numbers until you hear this knock. And they sort of look back for a second, but then continue counting incorrectly. And you hear quite clearly Enderil's footsteps going up. You're not sure how you know it's Enderil, probably from the weight of her step or just the beat
Yeah.
of how like tak, 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 but you know it's her going up.
And yeah, if they just keep counting, I will go on with my plan, which is first I pick my hand on the weapon
Mm-hmm.
to get the ride going.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't show anything,
Mm-hmm.
and then I hear the ta 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 ta. I wait until I stop her. I stop hearing her, meaning she's upstairs,
Sure.
and then I will whip it out, put it on fire, and light it up. Sorry,
Go
and
ahead.
start attacking.
All right. Make your attack roll. Enderil, while you're here, did you take Frigis with you or no?
Yeah, Frigis is
On her
Frigis
on
is
arm.
my
climbing.
arm, yeah.
So you guys climb up the staircase and you begin to. It's about like a combination of 18 steps total. You go up the stairs, and here you're still invisible. You begin to see a long hallway, and in this hallway you could see. Well, actually, I could just draw it. So as you arrive here on top of the staircase, you're greeted by a long hallway with two separate doors on each side. This here ends, and there's windows on each corner. You would be right over here. The distance between this and this is 60 feet.
Feet.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Okay.
advantage on the roll.
Nice.
Having Frigis like on my finger, I got like, go check out that door, and I just flick her in that direction while I go to the right hand door.
All right.
I hope that
Both
didn't
of
kill
you
you.
make perception check just in time for Ragnar's blade. Yes, you do have advantage because you're the one attacking without them knowing.
27. Yeah, 27.
Go ahead, roll for your perception too, Frigis. This is all happening at the same time. You can imagine like if it's a movie trying to break out scene, it's all montaging to different scenes.
The moment she flicks, the sword lights up.
Mhm.
Oh, come on. It's almost a 12.
Bridges, you go
Oh.
towards the door, there's this keyhole, but it's covered by these mechanisms that you can't see anything. And for Elizabeth, Enderal, as you sort of just open the doorway slightly, the door opens, and you're greeted by these 4 soldiers down a hall that sort of wonder, huh? Suddenly the door opens by itself, and they're all looking towards you, but you're still invisible.
Yeah, just let the door go. I'm just gonna wait for like 2 seconds to see what they do.
Well, actually, everyone roll for initiative. We'll run this through the initiative order. You can also get water if you'd like. I'll draw this properly real quick on this map so that
I
we
don't have my strength mutagen, but I don't regret it because it got me a really good roll with the charisma.
Nice.
Oh man, such
Super
terrible
elite.
rolls.
Why is Brackmar here? Get him out of
Brackmar shouldn't be.
here.
Brackmore.
He got captured.
Oh no.
He's here to fight for his friends. I'm go to the toilet real quick.
Go ahead.
Man, buying a wireless headset was the best thing I ever did.
Right? It's amazing. You can go to the washroom as well.
Yeah.
Just mute yourself.
And then we
No,
don't, and
no,
you hear you like grunting doing a number 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shit now, and you're gonna listen.
Go get some water.
I think I'm gonna get some cheese.
Go ahead.
Ooh, cheese.
Fancy.
Cheese.
You know what? Why am I doing this to myself?
You're not muted, by the way, Andrew.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought I was.
no.
I'm having leftover salad. There's not salad, stir-fried veggie. So much for cheese.
So, how does this mute button work?
I don't know. Mine is a button. Ah, yeah, you're muted.
Yeah.
No, actually, we heard everything.
Oh no,
Yeah.
just now he muted for like 4 seconds.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
My previous one, you just had to like move the mic up and it will lock and mute.
Oh,
That was a
I
lot
have
easier
like
for
a.
me to know. Like
Okay.
if my mic is up, then I'm totally mute. But now I have
That's
to
good.
press a
Yeah.
button so I can't tell. I have to touch it and like, am I muted? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The up-down thing is how mine work. At least you know. Good.
Veggie.
You have to work for initiative.
Yeah, I have been rolling very well all night, but not on initiatives.
Yeah. Are those are those liches?
No, I
Are
just
those
didn't
what?
have the proper logo for them.
Oh shit, liches. That would have been something.
Or liches? Could you imagine?
All
Just
right.
have one paladin. Though.
I would just get the power word kill right away.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm no longer on the initiative tracker.
Let me put you in.
14.
All right. All right. And with that, I guess we begin. Hold
Do I
on.
roll damage? Then
Yes.
go into
Yes,
initiative?
please.
Okay. Pretty good. 19.
All right. Can't believe it. Wait.
Anya plus 6. So bad.
Yeah. Even I have better.
Yeah.
1 second. Oh, okay, there we go. All right. And with that, we begin.
Yeah.
Just you have no idea that Enderil had just opened the doorway that leads onto 4 people. Also, she's invisible anyway. You're standing by this small doorway, and as you're here, you begin to try and peer inwards, but there's too many gears for you to see. You do hear, however, from downstairs a loud and a grunting, groaning sound, and also a very loud sound from underneath
Not
you.
faster.
While this is happening, Ragnar, the guy that was this dumbest out of all of them, just falls down to the ground with your 19 points of damage.
That's
All right.
pretty good.
And with that, what do you do, Bridges?
I will just try to squeeze through the lock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to squeeze through the lock.
Okay. Make a athletics or acrobatics check.
I'll do acrobatics.
Using the ladybug's stats.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
guessing athletics of Ladybug is not that good.
Minus 10.
Minus. Oh wow, 13.
13 flat.
13 flat.
The 13 flat, considering how many gears there are in this door, you try to squeeze through. You feel like you could, but definitely would take some time. You would need 2 more consecutive attempts to be able to go through it.
Okay.
All right, that's your action then.
Good use of your turns.
With that, these 4 begin to wonder what's going on. And they move forward, closer towards the doorway. One even goes past you. In which case, I would request you to make a stealth check with advantage because you're invisible.
I don't have any weapons equipped, so I can't really do anything to them. Stealth check. Shit rolls, a 2 and a 3.
No, it's
It
okay.
was 16.
Yeah. Wow.
Unfortunately,
Oh boy.
it rolled higher than yours and notices something is there. It tries to reach out towards your direction and for a second just catches your collar and it gathers his attention and suddenly draws his blade and just swings towards that. But he still has disadvantage on the attack because he doesn't see you. He has this very elaborate rapier as always, but it's much shorter than the ones you're used to seeing. He misses on the first shot and misses on the second again. So he swings twice, like thrusts through the air. You're able to weave, bob and weave, and hit nothing. The other guys sort of comment at the background, like, "What are you doing?" And the others sort of just try to console him and try to figure out what's going on. And you hear him shout in front of you, "There is someone here!" But that's their turn. As they got closer, you just see them all sheathing out their blades and approaching cautiously. While this is happening, the guy from downstairs that was talking to the illusion, you hear even from above shouting, "You stay over there!" Probably talking towards the illusion and rushes towards the doorway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he sees one of the guys have been downed, and his reaction right away as he reaches out into his breast pocket onto a small vest. But as he pulls it out, there's this very long bardiche. It's like a pole arm with a gigantic blade at the very end, almost like an axe and a spear in one. And he just locks eyes with Ragnar. This
So
is
the door is open. But he opened the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, he opened the door so he can see you. And you see
Yeah,
this.
I should have asked if it was locked. My bad.
This guy who still has the platinum in front of him just drops it, picks out a sheath, and just looks at you, looks down at the guy, and looks at Lisbeth, full with all the equipment. Instead, goes for Lisbeth and tries to pierce her twice.
The bag of 10 platinum, I have it.
Do you have it?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
it was on me. You have
Okay,
that.
all right.
I just asked them since I knew they knew I had the platinum.
Okay.
I didn't keep it in front of them.
Oh! Natural 20 on the first try.
Oh no.
Oh
Second
no.
attack is
So
a miss.
guys,
Lisbeth
I'm a
and the
cleric.
dice.
How much damage is that?
Oh, that's a crap roll.
Oh, thank God.
Deals a total of 7 points of piercing as it just sort of grazes through your armor for a second. It doesn't
All right.
really dig in deep, but you do get pushed back a little bit.
All right, deducted.
The weapon shake in your hand. Ragnak, what do you do?
It's Enderal first.
Really? Yeah, because of
Yeah.
Dex.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
higher dex. Let's put you up to 15 then. All right. Enderal then.
I have no plan. I kind of say out loud, "Oh, so you're a swordsman, are you? Can't even hit me, huh?" And I just pull out my dagger from my boot, and I'm gonna like underhanded just stick it into his heart.
You get to make this attack with advantage as you are unseen.
Exactly.
And they were full savage. Just 1 against 4. Fuck my invisibility.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
22 to hit.
It's for sure. You're only wearing leather armor, although it is some armor. It's not that
Yeah, I
great.
don't have my saber, so it's just a
Yeah.
dagger.
All right.
Now another hit.
Dagger is a piercing damage, right? Couldn't you
Yeah.
use the piercer?
Yeah, I can use piercer. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you-
I'm gonna reroll that damage because that was a 1. So that's 8 damage
Okay.
instead of
So an
7.
additional 1.
Yeah. And the second to hit was 17.
It's still.
9
You can see
damage
that
this
they
time.
move well and they have proper form when fighting, but fighting an unseen assailant was very difficult. You stab him once onto the shoulder, and the second one, how do you do it?
I kind of jump onto his chest and just keep stabbing as he falls down. I fall down with him,
All right.
and then I kind of roll over his body, and now I'm fucked.
So
What
everyone
can I
sees
do?
this as he just falls down on the second time. A small image of this woman with unkept hair and dirty clothes starts stabbing them down in the chest, and they all have this eye of confusion and fear simultaneously. Ragnak, what do you do?
I still have movement.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Because I think I want to run. And I will. I will run towards Fridges
Okay.
with 30 feet of movement, bringing me there.
You would have used 5 feet of movement already.
Okay,
Well,
so I
actually,
get there.
10.
So that
you-
one guy gets an attack of opportunity on me.
Yeah. He also has a Spanish style rapier, the short kind. Tries to attack you as you're running away. Your AC is currently, what is that, 15?
16.
16. He hits. And he hurts you for 7 piercing damage.
Oh, ow! Wait, don't I have like... I have resistance to slashing, yeah, not piercing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Then Ragnar, what do you do?
So I knew she was up there, but he still said to her to stay down. So at least he thinks she's still on the side. So I'm gonna go over the guy's body and try to like block him to go for Enderl. I look behind me and say, "It's fine. We're here." Talking to the illusion.
You're there.
Yeah.
There's none. There's
Yeah.
nothing there.
Yeah, the illusion is gone now, so yeah.
I don't. If she was on the other side of the thing, I don't think I see
Yeah,
that
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
But neither does he. And yeah, I'm gonna just two-handed and swing
All right.
on the big guy. That's a 31 to hit,
Hits, of course.
and I brand him.
Okay.
Ooh.
He takes 15 damage,
All right.
and I have my brand of castigation on him. Kind of like
All right. As
uh,
you land your attack on him, he actually tries to do what we call a single tempo strike. Like while you're attacking, he attacks with you, not even trying to defend himself. And he's just reckless. So as you swing towards him, His weapon goes the opposite direction, tries to go for your neck as a reaction.
Yeah.
And let's see if that hits.
Reckless reaction.
Well, your blade connects first, and just as he's about to, he flinches and it goes off in a different angle. You're able to duck underneath, doesn't hit you.
Second attack. 30 to hit.
Hits, of course.
I'm gonna roll the damage because it's a 2. Better. Ooh, almost max 21 points of damage.
21, wow. All right. He still stands.
Yeah, it's fine. I want to give the illusion that I'm blocking them toward. So I'm gonna stay here.
And with that, it is Lisbeth's turn. What do you do?
Uh, since we're already gonna fight, so I'm just going to lash out with my battle axe. I can take out an attack in one single thing, right?
Yes. If it's part of your attack. If you're not wearing anything, you can use a free action to wear it and then
Yeah.
attack.
No, cause I'm carrying a bunch of stuff. I don't think it will
You can
affect
drop it
me.
all on the floor without really using your free item interaction.
No, I don't want to drop it because I still have Ender's bow and stuff.
Okay.
Ah, shit. Almost. Does that hit?
With a 15,
I selected, but I don't know
it
whether.
does not hit, unfortunately. This guy's pretty nimble, pretty
Okay.
agile.
I'm not gonna use my bonus action to do a second attack.
All right.
One there. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
It was almost a tree. And then it got stuck at the edge of the window.
23 definitely hits.
Nice. Boom. Nice. 10.
All right. With 10 points of damage?
Mhm.
Actually, how do you do it?
Ah,
These guys are weak.
I kind of like swing from one side to the other and kind of like shove him across to my, I think I swing from right to left, and
Mhm.
I hit him around the arm area.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically I just swing and whoosh, he
Okay.
gets shoved away.
Sweet. Uh, you could see from the corner of your eye, just actually directly in front of you, as the guy that you're attacking falls down to the ground. The one that Ragnarok is fighting has his eye dart towards you for a second, and he grunts while he's fighting Ragnarok. Do you do anything else?
I will move towards the other person that is left.
Okay. You end your turn?
Yep.
All right. As this guy comes in, he attacks you with his weapon. This guy looks like a spoiled rich kid. He attacks you twice and hits on the second attack. You don't have your shield with you as you're holding the weapons, and you have your battle axe on the other.
Ah, yeah. So
And
my
then
AC should be
about
17.
7. He hits for a total of only 5 points of piercing,
Okay, taken.
and then runs away. So much so that you didn't even realize that while he attacked, you already disengaged and left.
Ah, he disengaged, damn it. Okay.
All right, he ran 30 feet away. Frigis, you can see that now Enderil is running towards you, and there's a pack of men. Well, at least there's a body on the floor and a group of men shouting from that direction. What do you do?
How much does it cost to get away from the lock, or does it cost nothing?
Costs nothing to stop.
Okay. What will it take to throw a short rapier at Andrew?
Whoa!
You want to give it to her? Okay, then
Yeah.
you can use your item interaction to give it, but she
Okay.
has to use her reaction to get it.
Okay, then this is what I will do. I will
Well, sorry,
fly.
throw or hand over. Those are two different.
Throw, I
If you're
think.
just handing it, it's a reaction. To throw it, there's some checks involved.
I think I will be throwing it.
All right. Okay.
That sounds safe.
I will move first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wow, being able to move 30 feet per turn. I will drop my polymorph and then Andrew, catch!
Whoa. Is it even sheathed?
I think it's cheap. I don't
Had
know.
scabbard maybe.
Is it if it's the +2 rapier that I gave you, then it's not sheathed.
It's not. It's the
Saber?
no. It's the short rapier thing.
The
Called
college
college
mart.
one, yeah.
college.
Okay.
one.
Yeah,
All
that's sheathed.
All right. As it throws, make an acrobatics or athletics check for Enderal. You would need a 13 or
Acrobatics.
higher to catch it safely.
My acrobatics is +13,
Try it
so
anyway.
28.
Natural one. All right. Okay, with a 28, you're able to like movie style catch it from the air.
Yeah, and
with the
unsheath
handle.
it.
Exactly. Then sheath it at the same time. Do you do
I still
anything
have
else?
my-
That's your free item interaction for this. You could still
Okay.
do other stuff.
I will. Can I see the guy in the corner?
Mm, not yet, not currently. But you know he's
Oh.
there. You've heard of him.
I will. Can I throw my ray of frost
Yes, you can.
randomly?
Oh, well, no, you don't even have sight of him. So you can
Okay.
imagine, like in a hallway, there's nothing there except for the dead body.
Okay. I will. I think I will. I will hold up my ring hand and hold stuff like this and ready my magic missile.
Okay. All right. So you're preparing an action.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You end your turn.
Yeah. If anything comes up, I will shoot.
Okay. All right. As you prepare your action to cast a spell, you hear this hurried sound of boots running through a hallway, and this guy pierces through. He has his rapier running towards Enderal. You can cast your magic missile if you'd like.
Okay. Magic missile. First level.
All right. Roll your d4.
3 and it times.
So that is a 9 plus 3,
Okay.
12 points of damage total.
Ah.
As you do, he sort of moves towards, and you can see he's ready to sort of in a lunge position. And suddenly, these 3 shards of magic fly towards him, and he tries to flick them out, but he misses all 3. And there these 3 explosions. He doesn't fall down, but after the arcane puffs disappear, you see him spit out a lot of blood coming from his mouth, and as he has his hand on his chest, but he's still standing. Do you do anything? Oh, sorry, it's not your turn. Well,
Yeah.
he gets there. The other guy, sorts of dashing through. Gets in front of him. And this last guy can get to Enderal. And
Standing there with the college smart out in front of me.
yeah, attacks you 3 times.
3 times?
3.
What is he, like a fighter?
Hitting only once, don't worry. For 8 points of piercing damage. And with that, the captain kind of guy attacks Ragnak, and he has this gigantic axe, and he swings in front of you. Also 3 times.
Okay.
Hits once,
Takes 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Hits only once. For a total of 13 points of slashing. Endero, what do you do?
Okay, I'm ready to wreck some shit up. So I'm reading on the college mart, and it doesn't say anything about having dual wielding.
Mhm.
Just so long as no other creatures within 5 feet of me, and I don't have disadvantage.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna attack with the college mart.
Mhm.
Why do I only have a +9 to hit on that one and +10 to everything else?
Because
Not
it's not
plus
ranged.
one.
It's not a +1. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so first one, 16
Hits.
for 7 damage.
All right.
Second one, oh, 24
Hits definitely.
for 6 damage.
All right.
Third attack, 21
Hits.
for 9 damage.
How do you do it?
Just as he's kind of running towards me, I'm standing there ready. I got my dagger here and my college smart here, and I'm just like, stop, 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 stop. And as he falls down, I just leap across him
Mm-hmm.
and rush towards this guy, and I'm stabbing with my dagger.
Wait a second. You attack twice.
Yep,
Kalashmard.
3. Offhand attack with my bonus action.
Sure. Okay. That's right.
25.
Let me check.
Feel like
Oh,
a swashbuckler.
that is what you were going
1d4
for.
damage.
Yeah, that hits, of course.
Yeah, and 9 damage.
Without the plus, since you don't have two weapon fighting.
Oh, so it's just
minus
a
3.
D4.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's the
Like
3
3.
damage still.
Yeah, okay, sure.
All right. Do you do anything else?
I just smile. Huge
All right.
grin.
Ragnar, what do you do?
Mountain wave.
I'm gonna start by attacking.
Mhm.
Still two-handed. And brute fight downstairs.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
Hits, of course.
13 damage.
All right. Again, as you attack, he tries to attack you with a master stroke and attacks you at the same time.
Yeah.
20 to hit.
Hits.
And that is 13 points of slashing.
He takes 4 psychic damage.
You can see some pain in his eye. He's definitely suffering, but he's still quite hardy.
Second attack. 20 to hit.
Hits, of course.
For good rolls. 20 damage.
Oh, wow, nice. All right. Still standing strong.
As I finish my swing, I just try to look behind me to just keep the illusion going.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Elizabeth, what do you do?
Alright. I'm going to. He's still within range, so I'm going to cast a spell on him.
Okay.
No use running after him. I'm gonna toll the dead.
All right.
So he will make a wisdom save. Hang on. Let me just select him. Does selecting actually do anything?
No, not really.
Yeah. Okay.
Not for you. For me, yes.
Okay. So yeah.
Uh,
How do I send to
he
log?
seems relatively wise.
It's a wisdom save 15.
He saves.
Damn.
Surprisingly, a street smart kind of guy.
Yeah. I grunt, making a face. Then I'm going to that is an action. If I want to equip my shield, it's at a whole action, right?
Yes.
By rules, yes.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I enter here and flank him? There's enough space, right? The door is big.
Yes, the door is pretty big.
Alright, then I'm gonna flank him.
All right.
That's all.
Okay. For that, this guy disappears. Wait. We got
No!
Frigis. What do you do?
He's gonna
I
call the
will.
cavalry.
I will 5,
Let him
10,
come.
15. Can I see the downstairs?
Yes, you can. And actually, from here, about a couple of feet away, you can see that Ragnar, Lisbeth, and this big dude are struggling and fighting.
Okay. How far am I from the big guy?
That'll be 40 feet plus 75 feet distance.
That 15 already. I'll just I'll just uh I'll just throw in sprinkle some magic missile
All
at
right.
the big guy then. Second
Okay.
level.
Go ahead.
Third level.
I love magic missile. You're casting it at third? All right. Go for it. Pray you don't get a one. That'll suck.
Yeah. 2.
That's a total of 15 points of damage then.
Oh.
That's 5 missiles, begin to go. If you've seen those old like mech anime called Macross, yeah, it's pretty close to that.
Macross
Yeah, like
Delta.
yeah, like the Gundam where like a lot of missiles come. Very similar to that.
Or
Who,
I think
who are you
Kojias
shooting?
has that too.
Oh yeah, Kojias did have that.
Who
Okay,
are you shooting?
At the big one down the
big boy,
stairs.
big
Okay.
chin guy from Zoro.
Hmm.
All right,
20, 25, 30, and 35.
okay,
I don't see your talk. Oh, there it is. Okay.
all right. As you end your turn, in classic fashion, so far in the past 4 encounters we've had together, the door opens from the other direction and
Oh shit.
reveals more people from the other side. All grouped up together. They still have a lot of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flanks Enderal. The other one dashes towards Frigis. The other one moves behind just 30 feet and throws a dagger towards Frigis.
Oh boy.
Oh, nice. That's a hit.
Don't hurt me. Ooh.
Nice. 7 points of piercing.
Ah, don't hurt me. Ooh.
This guy does the same thing, except to Enderal. Throws his one dagger. Misses.
This is not good.
This is
Like
not
action economy wise, this is not good.
Alright. Oh, right.
The one in
multiple
front
sword.
of Enderal attacks 3 times as well.
With advantage.
With advantage, that's correct.
God damn.
But misses 1, hits on 1, and crits on the last.
Oh no.
So 7 points of damage on the first. And
It's all piercing.
yeah, 7 points of damage on the last, on the crit as well. That was such a bad
Okay.
roll. All right. And that is their turn. I'm going to fix that later. This guy moves away from Lisbeth. You could take an attack of opportunity if you'd like. You're muted, by the way.
Both of us would be able to take reaction,
No,
right?
only you because he's still within the range of Ragnar.
Ah, okay, sorry. So I will swing. Come on. Ooh, not net 17.
That hits.
Oh, nice. Swoosh. 6.
All right.
I feel like I should be doing more damage, but then it's just a +1.
All right. With this, the guy attacks you also 3 times.
Yeah.
Hits on the first, miss on the second, and crits on the last. Getting a lot of crits tonight.
He takes 8 points of psychic damage.
He does not look well anymore. For the first, oh man, only 5 points of slashing. Rolled a natural 1 on the damage die.
Nice.
On the crit, I keep critting, but these rolls are trash. 10 slashing
Good.
damage.
10.
Yeah, 10 total on the crit.
You don't roll the D100 anymore.
I'm too lazy now. It's faster.
Uh-huh.
All right. Enderal, your turn.
Okay, so I kind of look around and see that we are pretty much surrounded. I reach out to grab Frigis and I say, think it's time to go. And I cast Dimension Door.
All right.
And I'm aiming for just like outside the door, somewhere in this vicinity where I'm pinging.
I don't see the ping.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, okay.
10 feet be under Ravnak.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Dimension door is what, 300 feet distance?
To 500, I think.
Yeah,
No,
easily.
wait, 200.
Easily reaches.
No, 500. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm well within the range.
All right. With that, you arrive right here.
I'm like, hey guys, how's it going?
Fine.
Oh boy.
There's a lot of guys coming down the stairs very soon.
I can hold the line.
Did you get your sister?
No, not yet.
Oh, guess we're not leaving anytime soon.
No.
All right. You end your turn?
Yep.
All
Oh
right.
wait.
Ragnar.
Wait. I'm gonna bonus action inspire Ragnarok with my sudden appearance and cheerful demeanor.
All right. Ragnar, you begin to see the Lisbeth Enderal appear suddenly, confused, but also relieved that she's safe. You now are inspired on your turn.
Nice. Come on, fat one. Let's finish this. Attack.
Go ahead.
18 to hit.
Hits.
And now it's a D10 damage, right? The inspiration.
You can. It's a damage die, right? He can add it.
I mean, what's the inspiration die now?
Robin, that's you.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, it's
What
a
is
D10. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it on the damage.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
D10.
28 damage.
Nice.
Oh, what? 28.
Yeah.
Alright.
Inspiration, man.
14 on the normal Sunblade attack and 14 on the D10 and the D6 damage.
Wow. All right. He master strikes you as you strike him down. How do you do it?
It's just like it's like in the some kind of like WWE matches where they just go like both like both do the same thing.
Yeah.
And
That's
we've been doing
perfect.
that like 4 times in a row. So we do it again, but this time I take his hit by blocking it with my elbow,
Mhm.
but my sword instead of going through him, it goes through him and then stops and goes up his head.
Perfect. Okay.
No apparent damage except
Yeah,
some
sure.
like
Bleeding all throughout all
Yeah.
his orifices. Yeah. He falls down.
yeah.
You hear him sort of cuss out in his own language, just as he goes down, like all that other stuff, and boop, he drops his head back onto the wall just before he falls down to the ground. Do you do anything else?
Is he dead or unconscious?
Unconscious, it looks like. You can kill him if you'd like.
I have one attack left.
He's not dead.
This guy's super hardy.
Are you gonna kill
Yeah.
End him.
I mean, after what
Good.
you guys did in the room, I can finish a guy in, in a deadly fight.
Yeah.
Good, Ragnar.
As
Kill
he
him.
as he goes down, the electricity gets higher up the
Mhm.
sword. So it's like the normal bright light and then a bit of white light at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And I do a little bzz
Go for it.
for
Ragnar
the death
calls
saves.
to Emperor Palpatine. Unlimited power.
And then apparently there's a lot of guys coming, so I'm gonna hold the line.
Mhm.
And to do that, I'm just gonna take one step a bit behind Elizabeth.
All right. All right. As you attack him one more time, he's pretty much dead. Lisbeth, your turn. There are some people above you, about 75 feet away,
Yeah.
up the staircase. What do you do?
I can probably see the one over here. Right?
Yes.
Can we not ping anymore? Okay,
You can.
there
I
we
can
go.
see it.
Yeah, it lags. That's okay. I
You
am.
can see him. Yes.
Yeah, I am. Oh, it's 75. Oh well, that means I'm gonna go up about 30 feet and then toll-the-dead him. How
All
far is
right.
30 feet? Okay, so
6
it's
squares.
just until here.
Long ass staircase.
Yeah. So
It's
I
the
should.
rich
He
district.
should be within
Yeah.
60 feet of me, and I will toll him. Wisdom save 15.
All right. Hold on. Mine is lagging, but I'll take the save. He fails the save.
Boom. Ooh, nice. 14 damage on him.
Okay. All right.
And I yell to them, "Come here!" Taunt.
Wait, what did you use as damage dice for your Toll the Dead? Because
It's
this guy
Oh
is
shit, he's not damaged? Is he
he's
damaged?
not damaged yet.
Okay.
she
Yeah.
did correctly. It's D8.
Okay, that's fine. 14 points of damage. He looks unwell to the point. Oh, actually, how do you do it?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I yell, "Come here."
He drops
So,
down.
He
yeah, it
doesn't.
kind of rings in his head, so he probably falls over, and as he falls over, I kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
taunt them to
exactly.
come here.
As you see him,
Fatality.
he sort of just stumbles down the staircase, down with you.
Oh, and then I
Alright.
look at him like, "Oh, well, I don't mean you, but okay."
Oh, did I click the wrong guy? Fine, they're the same
She
stat.
just skill trip him to die.
All right. You do anything else?
No. I
Alright.
will. Oh, wait, that is an action. I can actually cast my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I shall. Oh no, sorry, wrong page. I shall do the Fandango and
Nice.
cast level 4 spiritual weapon. Yeah,
All right. You
level
want to
4
cast him up the
spiritual weapon.
staircase? 2, 3, 4, 6.
So
You can cast him 30 feet away.
60 feet. And it also
Okay.
will. Oh, that means it can.
It can reach the guy if you'd
Yeah,
like.
it can reach the guy. So it'll stick there, and I guess whack it.
All right. I am making this your spiritual weapon logo.
Pacow.
right.
It's a 16.
Hits.
Nice. 18.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
How do you do it as well?
Yeah,
Nice.
it basically just shoves him in the stomach.
All right. Pretty much drops down dead after that, and it is now, unless you move. Do you
No,
still have movement?
I've moved 30
It is
feet.
now Princess's turn.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Because I cannot see, I will just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I will prepare Ray of Frost,
Okay.
and that's it.
For when something comes in,
Mm-hmm.
they all
Where,
definitely move
if I
forward.
remember correctly, the placement where Elizabeth dropped off the weapon, so the bow, is like here. I think.
Okay. Good. I was wondering about that.
Like 10 feet away from you.
You can cast your Ray of Frost now.
I said I didn't want to drop it.
Oh, she's actually holding it. She's not wearing her shield.
Yeah.
Ah, she's like the shield arm is
Yeah.
like
Carrying all the stuff and has
Yeah.
an axe on the
Yeah.
other.
Okay.
my bad.
Like a builder from Warcraft.
Zuck, 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 zuck.
Is that
Work.
But I guess,
Work, work.
is it a free action to drop?
Okie dokie.
Yes.
Okay, since Andrew is already behind me, I guess can I
You'd
like
have to do it on your
belatedly
turn.
drop it?
R-
No?
Retcon drop it.
Yeah,
Retcon dropped it.
drop it before I head up the stairs. If you don't allow, then I'll just drop it the next round.
I don't allow it.
Okay, now I'll drop it the next round.
All right.
28 to hit.
Hits, of course, hits this guy, the one to come up first.
Ooh, 5 damage. 5 cold
Nice.
damage.
All right. That's where he stops. The others dash so they can reach you. Well, actually, this guy is the one that ends there. And there's 2 people here. All right. It is now Enderal's turn. They took their turn
Okay.
dashing.
I move inside the door, that's 15. And I take out the dart that I bought and I throw it at the guy closest down the stairs.
All right.
And now I can use sharpshooter, right? Because it's a
Yes,
ranged
dart
weapon.
is a ranged weapon.
Okay, so just take this -5. So 19.
Okay.
And take this +10. So 21 damage.
Ooh. Straight up onto his face. Headshot. All right.
Sweet. Okay, moving in. I'm gonna throw the dagger at the other guy.
If you'd actually like to use sharpshooter on your thrown weapons, that's fine by me.
Yeah, sure, cool.
Yeah.
Dagger. That's only 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
Yeah, so it just sticks into the roof or the wall. But damn it! Pull out another dagger.
All right.
Dagger,
Yeah,
dagger,
so-
dagger.
Yeah, those are now
Dagger.
unequipped.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm gonna stay right there. I'm gonna inspire Lisbeth.
All right.
Looking mighty fine up there, Lisbeth. Keep it up.
All right, Ragnar, your turn.
What do we do now? The ladies have the situation handled.
I'm gonna hold the line, and everyone just rushes past you.
Yeah, it's like yeah. I'm gonna hold the line.
All right.
I
Good,
get
good.
in line and take the dodge action. And
Okay.
as I move past the door, I close it behind me.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Then in
Not-
this case, sorry, go ahead.
Me my side. I'm gonna change my turn. I'm gonna use my turn dashing and to get the 2 bodies inside and then close it.
Okay. All right.
What?
The operation just commencing.
You can take
still
one
have-
body at a time.
Yeah.
If actually no,
I
if you
have
dash,
35 feet of movement, so with dash that would be 17.
Is
And
this
I started
necromancy?
here.
so from here,
Oh.
so 10 feet, and then moving them
Ah, okay.
up would cost you
What?
20 feet.
Yeah, so 30 total, and I still
Yeah.
have 40 feet.
Okay, go ahead. If you move down and you drag him with you, that's double movement. So
That's
you have 40 movement.
35, 25.
Yeah.
45.
15.
Can't.
15.
He would be
Left.
out the door.
Mm.
I still have 15.
Yeah, so
when
you
I'm here.
can drag him one more tile
Yeah.
and then get in line. It
Yeah. You're right.
actually it just works.
Almost. I'm one shot out of being in line. But
All right.
they are both in and the door is closed.
Sure.
Almost.
right. Yeah, that works perfectly.
The level 10 augmentation also gives 5 little movement, so that's why I have the.
That's a
Oh,
lot of work you just
35.
did in 6 seconds.
Imagine like running back, getting back.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
He
I
be
mean, you can
zooming.
say I grabbed one, I grabbed the other, and then I pushed quarter the speed.
Mhm.
All right.
He be
Lisbon,
zooming.
your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to drop. I'm gonna use a free action to drop the stuff on the
Ground.
stairs, right?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
does
then
it
yeah.
tumble down the stairs or
It
does
does.
it Okay, good. Now my quiver too.
Then I'm going to oh sorry. Gonna rush up to this guy over here, and I am going to duel the two-handed my battle axe and
All right.
slam into him.
Go for it.
Yo. Oh, wrong. Ah, 13.
Goes wide, unfortunately. He's able to sort of displace your blade as it's coming down and use your momentum against you.
Alright, that's okay. As for my bonus action, I'm gonna call down my
Spiritual weapon.
spiritual weapon to the closest guy, so it shall go here. That should be within 30 feet.
Yep.
And it's going
20, but yeah, you have one more.
Hmm?
You can move
Spiritual
it.
weapon moves 20, but yeah, it's within.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You know, you only use 15
Yeah,
to get.
What's with the sixes?
13.
I guess
13
it
does not hit, unfortunately.
also, yeah. Well,
you
yeah.
have you have inspiration. You could use inspiration.
Can I use it on the spiritual weapon?
You're the
Yes,
one rolling.
because
you
if
roll?
you're the one rolling, not the creature, you can.
Okay. Where is... Wait, is the bardic inspiration, right? So it's a D...
D10.
D10.
10 now.
I'm not sure why, but I'm missing the space where I write in the chat. So.
Oh.
Another day, another bug.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's an 18.
Okay. 18 hits.
Alright. Nice.
Excellent. Damn.
Bam. Oh, damn. 12.
How do you do it?
It kind of comes down on him,
Mm-hmm.
like up and between his shoulder and his neck. Basically, like swoosh.
Oh. All right.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Near the clavicle area? That's insane.
Yeah.
One of the worst ways to die.
I was gonna do that myself, but it missed. Therefore, my spiritual weapon will do it for me.
All right. Okay. So now, do you do anything else?
Move action, bonus action now.
Bridges' turn.
Okay, frostbite. He has to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
DC.
These guys have a lot of
Yeah, DC
siestas.
16.
They're pretty good at Constitution.
They
Not
say
this guy. Not this guy.
that is a 6. 6 cold
He
damage.
is down.
Yeah. I frost his pants.
You see him grabbing his groin and then eventually turning pale and passing out.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Hold the line.
How many more of them
Hold,
are there?
hold the door. Am I right?
Hodor.
Hold the
Hold
door.
door.
Yeah. Should
Yeah,
only
that's
be
my
one
job.
left.
This
Hold
guy
on.
ran upwards and closed the door behind him. So instead of going down, he runs past the spiritual weapon. He goes up the stairs. He goes back to the door that you were unable to open, and you hear it slam shut. And then a kick. He locks the door behind him. You are now out of combat. What do you do? We'll run this through for a few more minutes, if everyone's okay with it.
I'm.
Whew. That was intense. Are you all okay?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine. I'm fine.
I'm kind of worried about that guy. I
Yeah.
I hope there are no hostages.
I don't think so. I think they're all downstairs. Come, follow me. And I go
Downstairs?
up here.
Downstairs?
Help me move these crates.
Yeah.
What crates? Where?
After grabbing the two bodies outside, my lower back hurts a bit. So as I go down to pull,
Oh.
wait, I take a swig of beer
Oh,
to heal myself.
are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You forgot to use your back, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's you don't use your back, you use your legs.
exactly.
All right.
I forgot
That's
to use your
true.
legs.
All right.
I'm gonna take a swig. Heal
Hmm.
16.
Feels good.
No, not really. It's warm.
Oh,
And then go to use my legs.
oh, I'll keep watch then. I uh, I'm going to
Oh,
peek
oh,
peek
and
outside.
I want my weapons back, by the way.
Sure, you can get it.
Yeah.
Takes you about a minute, but you gather everything.
It's
Where
on the
are.
All
stairs.
of the arrows.
Yeah.
Sorry, Elizabeth, you were saying something?
Yeah, I asked Andrew, are you sure there's no one else upstairs? Is it
No,
up or
no,
downstairs? The one in front of
it's
us?
upstairs. The
Okay.
stair leads up. No,
So,
I'm sure there's at least one guy up there, and he might bring more down upon us, but let's just figure out where this goes for now.
alright.
I want to keep watch outside if there's any more people.
Okay. You all gather your items. You move towards the area. You were just here, Enderol, right?
Is this guy dead?
But everyone's dead.
Okay, because he's still in the turn order and he's not marked the other map.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
just took the
actually,
swig as Daryl was showing me where the trap door she think
Sure.
is, and then after that I try to do the opening.
all right. It doesn't take much as you gather all the materials. They're light. It looks like they're actually just placed in here as a deterrent rather than actually having any form of weight, especially the one that is on the inside. You pull off some of the crates, they scrape against the floor. It's enough to cause damage. But as you pull out the last crate away and a couple of sacks away, you realize that the last few sacks and last few crates you took out were practically empty. And as you removed it, you see a trap door underneath. It's it's not metal, it's just made out of wood with a brass case. And you can see that it's already partially ajar, sort of kept open by what looks like a small piece of wood just slid in between so that it's not locked down.
I
What do you
pull
do?
it open.
Since my sword doesn't catch things on fire, I would have done all of that with one hand, like to grab and throw away,
Mhm,
and the other, I still want the weapon in my hand,
mhm.
so I'm just gonna like it's the one that scrapes and pushes away.
Sure. All right. Perfect. Uh, as you used your tools to sort of move all the objects aside, Enderal comes forward and opens the latch underneath. And it looks like it leads to a ladder downwards. And from here, it is completely pitch black. But you do hear the sound of the ocean from underneath.
He's here. I know it. And
Okay.
I don't wait for anyone. I just jump down and start climbing down.
Wait,
But-
she's going, and I start to climb down. And as I do, it's like with bonus actions, you can increase the range of the light. As the time it takes us to climb down, the light, my sword's image goes brighter and brighter.
Okay. What about
To a
Frigis?
maximum of 30 feet bright light and 30 feet dim light.
Okay, so like a torch.
Yeah.
She just
With that in mind, what about Lisbeth and Frigis?
Lisbeth, they went down.
Yeah, you go on ahead too. I'll just hang in the back first. Keep watch.
You sure this is a good idea?
If you need me down there, you can yell for me. That's okay.
They may the path may go down for a while. You may not be able to hear me yelling for you. Are you sure?
I take a look again at like the upstairs, and I was like, oh, well, okay, all right. But I probably gonna hang like 20 feet behind from everyone else.
Well, sorry,
Okay.
you're already more than 20 feet behind. It's the
No, I
first who
mean like
didn't wait.
with fridges and all. Just
Uh,
gonna hang back a bit.
yeah.
I'll hang back with Lisbeth. Like Mario jumping through to the tunnel.
As you as everyone follows through to go down towards this tunnel, it's not that tall of a path. It's not a tall ladder either. It's about 12 feet ladder peering upwards. But as Enderil and Ragnar jump down or at least climb downwards, you also hear the audible difference in the environment as you sound of the ocean gets stronger coming off from the northern side. From there, you see that there's this almost dungeon-like structure, which was possibly uh, a way of storing items closer to the water, or just a way for you to keep items open, exposed to air for stinky things. This establishment probably used it as a storage area, but you do notice that here it's a stone wall, cobblestone floor, and at the very end of the room, you could see a group of people. So to the north is like a just a window covered with bars, and on the southern side, you could see a group of 15 people, all tied up in ball and chain,
Mm.
sort of reacting to the light as it's the first time they've seen it in a while. You can see that
Very
their
bright.
eyes they have this fear, a look filled with fear straight onto you as you're coming closer, and you even see them visibly shaking as their eyes adjust to the mixture of light and dark. They don't know who you are, and one of the people here begin to shout, say, "You'll never get anything from us. You might as well go kill us now. You've come back here multiple times. You might as just get it over with."
I just look at Ragnarok and look back at them and like, relax, relax, relax. We're not here to do anything. Where is Lily?
As soon as you say that, you begin to hear the sound coming from between the crowd. A familiar voice going, "Clara, is that you?"
I run towards her.
You could see
And
that. Go ahead.
yeah, no, go on.
No, you could just see that everyone here is pretty much in awful shape. Underfed, probably thirsty, clothes all torn to pieces. The females treated even more so poorly than the men. Men look like they're beat up, women have torn clothes, and they're just not treated in a way that would normally be humane.
Okay. Well, um, I give Lily a big hug before just getting out my thieves' tools and start to try to unlock her shit.
As you do that, Lily begins to ask you questions like, "How did you find us? How did you know?" But even before she completes her sentences, the other prisoners start pulling on your shoulder, shouting, "You must do me first. You must release me first. Don't you know who I am?" In an arrogant manner.
Relax, I know exactly who you are, but this is my sister. Just in here.
And just as Lisbeth like comes down, say, "Sorry, could you go back up? The big guy probably has the keys."
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah. I go
didn't want to
and try
interrupt
to
them.
look.
All right.
Oh boy. Um,
I roll
I'll
for your thieves' tools, by the way.
Hmm?
I'll clean everyone up with prestidigitation and
Okay.
Do I need to do
No,
any
no,
kind
you'll
of checks? No?
you find it just in terms of
Alright.
Endero while already trying to lockpick her sister's manacles away. Make a thieves check.
Now that Freak is down, if they need light, she can do it. I'm more frightening than the other three, so I'm gonna back up to. If something happens, I will be with Lisbeth.
So,
dancing lights.
so I am not proficient, so that's just a straight dex check.
Mhm. Yes, that's correct.
Good.
You don't have any practical experience with it. You do understand the concept of how it works, and
I just have a
through
little.
natural talent, you fiddle about locks. You take away all the engaged gears, and you hear this click, and then bonk, it falls down to the ground, and everyone sort of gasps at the same thing as a reaction that they sort of half-heartedly not believe you that you were able to do it.
Mm.
Uh, Lily sort of just launches herself towards you and hugs you.
Yeah,
And he says,
I hug her back.
"Perfect." Tears stream down her face, and she starts saying, "It's been very difficult for us here. They also took mother away."
You said she was dead.
Father. Oh, sorry.
Ah,
Not father is dead. Mother is
okay,
in depression.
okay. So
Oh, sorry. No,
we're
I mixed it. Father is alive. Mother is dead.
okay. Okay, cool. Where is he? And where is Marco? Where is Antonio? Where is Annabelle? Where is Steven? Where is Rufus?
Annabelle was actually able to escape away from us. But for Marco, Antonio, and also Papa, all the men who were capable and able were taken upstairs. They
Aha.
were told to work while the rest of us were left alone here to be playthings. The oh sister, you don't know what they did to us women. If you only, and then she breaks down.
Relax, don't worry. It's okay now. And I go over to the annoying, arrogant guy and I say, "You better thank me for this later." And I start trying to unlock his manacles too.
Just as that happens, Lisbeth, you also find the keys from the big boy's body.
So I bring it
Andrew,
back down.
I think
And I ask Andrew, like, is this all of them?
No, there's more upstairs.
I think your
And
father is upstairs, and
Yeah.
the guy went upstairs.
That's true. That's true.
I'll go check then.
it's
Yes.
gonna take them a lot of time to unlock everyone's shackles. I'm gonna go search the different bodies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make an
I'll
investigation check while you search the bodies.
So
For go ahead, sorry.
yeah, as they come down with the keys, I kind of just unlock the arrogant guy and I give him the keys. Unlock the other ones, and then I start to lead my sister out of there.
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask Andrew. We're gonna go head upstairs and see what's what.
Yep. I'll join you there.
Lily seems a little bit reluctant to let you go, especially since you're the comfort that has been her for quite some time. Until the arrogant guy speaks up and he says, "Go, I can take them to my villa. They will be fine."
Who is he? I ask Lily.
Make a history check.
Nope, natural one.
You have no idea who this guy is. Lily shoots you a look. Lily knows who he is, but is reluctant to sort of say. She moves closer and then whispers in your ear and explains, Nouveau rich. Just like new money,
Yeah. Ah,
not
okay, I
really
see.
lineage of nobility.
Okay, well, just keep an eye on him. I'm gonna go rescue father.
All right. Okay. Be careful, Clara.
Of course.
All right.
Uh,
As
I,
you go ahead.
I wait for a bit and then, Clara? Really?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go.
What is your
Huh.
check on
Don't think about it.
investigation? Ragnar?
13.
For the 13, you do find with the two bodies a combined amount of 8 gold pieces. On Big Bad Boy, you find what looks like just a bardiche, high quality. It's a +1 poleaxe. You do, however, find something interesting in his coat. It is similar to a coat of many pockets. It can hide one item, and it requires attunement. It's familiar to Fridges' cape, so you sort of understand what it does.
Okay. I'm gonna take them both and just write in my notes for now. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna take both and head upstairs. I mean,
Okay.
sorry.
As you all head upstairs, if you go towards this direction that had already been opened, this door is locked, and this door is locked.
Don't worry. I'll unlock it. We
Mhm.
don't have the keys anymore, unfortunately.
Which path do you take?
Let's just go for this one since it's closer.
All
Which
right.
one?
To the left here.
Okay.
Let's check.
Couldn't Ragnar just kick it down?
Does it look sturdy?
Do you need my battle axe? Just bash down.
Come on. Let me at least give it a try,
I had
okay?
some faith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm gonna try to pick the lock. And
13
it's
or
a
higher.
success.
Oh
Oh,
yeah. As you do,
See?
the door opens,
nice.
reveals a pathway that's similar to this, and
Mm.
sort of like 40 feet inside, you see the guy holding his rapier, shaking, and as soon as the door opens and sees you, he just drops it and just raises his hands.
So it's one of them. One of the bad guys.
There's
I just
another path on the right, similar to this. It's a mirror of this, essentially.
I just stride towards him. Tell me where you have my papa.
Your papa. If you're talking about the men, they're in the door to the left.
So
Like,
there's
yeah, there's
is
a
there here?
uh, trying to do this real quick. I am a graphic artist.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a door over here.
Okay.
Do you have keys?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you talked to him.
Yeah.
It's unlocked. You don't even have to try.
Okay. Ragnar, you
Stay
take care of
seated.
this guy. Yeah, okay. Anyone inside?
No, there's just a small staircase that leads up.
Oh, even further up. This is a very weird house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go
That's
upstairs. Well,
As you
I
go
did
upstairs.
ask the guy though, like, are there any more guards?
Oh, he
Up?
responds with, "There's none left. Just the
Okay,
workers."
good, good. Now
Are you sure
sit
about that?
tight. Sit tight. I am the leader of this revolution now. So you listen to me, okay?
Ooh,
He
that
agrees.
is big.
All right. As you arrive here at the very end, you have what looks like originally what looked like it was a veranda. So it leads upwards into like almost a tower-like structure, but peering a little bit more to the north. So the outside of it, you could actually see a lot of the city. There's just like a trellis on top and a couple of wooden bars that sort of taper through the area. So you can imagine it's like an archer's watchtower, but it has a roof. Pretty enclosed, but you could see the outside. But as you come closer and closer, you begin to hear the sound.
Oh, that's the sound.
And from there, you could see a small structure in the middle. 4 men with wooden beams
Mm.
being turned around in a circle. And you could see that there's this crystal put off into the middle,
Whoa,
similar
whoa,
to
whoa,
the
whoa,
ones
whoa.
that you've seen so far. And of course, you find your father, Antonio and Marco, sort of pushing these 3 levers around. And on top of it, there's this mechanism that has this boulder attached to a chain that sort of just crushes down this crystal that's currently in the middle. And it is
I'm gonna go and like put my hand on the thing so it stops turning.
Is the black crystal there?
it is the black crystal, it looks like. There's no other people here, only the 3 men continuously working this mechanism to try and crush down this crystal, what it looks like. But one thing that you do find is that the 3 men attached to the pillars, especially as Ragnar comes closer, you see some green eldritch writing on the wooden pillars that run through. And you looked at the people sort of holding on to the pillars. They have like
Vacant.
extremely dehydrated faces and eyes sort of rolled back behind their heads, unconsciously still moving, pushing this pillar around. But these are definitely Antonio, Marco, and who's the other guy?
Papa.
Antonio, and one other stranger that you haven't seen.
Okay.
There anything else holding their hands to the wood, or is it just the marks?
Just themselves. There's not even like a contraption forcing
Yeah.
them to hold it, but they're holding onto it. You can see like from their whitened knuckles that they don't want to let go.
I'm gonna go behind one, grab him under the armpits, and do the same with another one, and then the third one. I'm guessing they're probably not that strong. Even without the mutagen, I probably should be enough to just at least hold them back.
As soon as you go towards one guy and try to pull him away from the pillar, you begin to hear this song, loud, increasing volume scream of going and it's just it makes it sound like they're in extreme pain as you pull them away from the source of the crystal.
Can I, with my expertise in like things of the mind and magic in general, can I see if it's only pain made mentally, or is it actually physical hurting them that might kill them?
Okay, make a Arcana check with advantage for this one.
Fridges is with us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I notice the green
23.
writings, can I ask Fridges to try and read it?
Yeah. Can I try to read the green writings?
You can certainly try.
23.
That's an Arcana check, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and I asked Fridges, is it okay for me to try and dispel them?
Let me see real quick. 26.
With a 23
Nice.
and 26, both Ragnak and Frigis understand that it's not a physical pain. It won't hurt them physically to take them away, but the level of psychic damage might actually ruin their perceptions of reality just by how much pain it can cause. You know how like those psychomanic episodes where if you kill a daughter of a father, the father just goes black. It's pretty much like that.
Shock. Mental shock.
Will it will the with the 26, do I know that when will the spell goes away if I make the runes unreadable?
Oh, well, actually, you can read parts of the contents of the runes, and with such a high roll, you're actually able to understand that they're not crushing crystal. They are making one.
Mm.
They are making one. They are making the crystal.
You don't necessarily understand how the mechanism works and why it's getting pounded on. But as soon as you pay attention even more so, you can imagine like the very tip of it as the boulder sort of falls down and gets re-pulled upwards. It's almost like a blade being forged, getting sharper and sharper towards the end. It doesn't make too much sense physically wise, but it does at the same time.
I think it's kind of like a sheet stone kind of deal.
Yeah, pretty
When
much. Yeah.
What about the arcane runes?
They
Can I
look
try
like
to?
they can be dispelled, but it seems rather difficult.
Do you tell
What if
me that?
I use some kind of chisel or a dagger to kind of erase it from the wood? Would that work?
You can certainly try.
DM, your camera is.
My camera is. You see me naked?
No, it looks like there's something wrong with your camera, but I'm not sure. Is it just me?
Yeah, I
No.
think so. I don't see anything wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong. Yes, Lisbeth. Though it would be quite difficult to dispel the the clips, but I could try to scrape it off with a dagger.
I'm gonna
Really?
retract the light from my sword to just have the handle and try to scrape with that too.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
You scrape onto
Okay.
the wood and the material, the writings that are there. You begin to feel this hot, cold energy, almost like it's hard to explain. It's almost like necrotic energy just piercing from the symbols onto you, and both of you have to make a Constitution save. Oh, sorry, no, Wisdom save, not Constitution.
Oh, fuck.
8.
Oh,
Oh no, 14.
Both of you suffer. That's what
200.
Wait, both of you meaning Ragnar,
Frigid
right?
and Ragnar
Okay.
suffer a total of 17 necrotic damage. No, sorry, not necrotic, psychic damage. I keep mixing up the types.
17.
You feel like the only way to get rid of this is to dispel it somehow.
I wish I could.
I let go of the guys that. Put
I'm still waiting for Fridges. It's like Fridges.
Yes, yes, dispel it, please.
All right.
It's my fault that I tried to brute force it. It doesn't work.
Okay. Well, I'll try with the level 4 dispel. I guess that only works for one of them, right?
Try to target like the mechanism itself.
Would that work?
I'm not
Yeah,
always it.
dispel magic I can target an item. It's like creature, object, or magical effect within range. So I think
Yeah.
that should be okay. All right. Oop. Yeah. So I cast dispel magic in level 4 spell slot. Oh, it doesn't come up.
As you cast Dispel Magic with a 4th level spell slot onto this device, make an spellcasting check.
Hang on.
It's a high
Most
level
important.
stuff.
Yeah,
Is
most
your
important
wisdom
role.
just your wisdom?
Hang on.
Wisdom check.
No, I'm trying to bring it up. So it's just plus 7.
Plus
20.
your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, it's my spell attack. Oh, wait.
No, it's not just spell attack.
It doesn't
no.
include
It's a
my
plus 3.
proficiency?
No.
Okay.
It's just straight wisdom.
Ha 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 ha.
Well, that's a good
Ha
roll.
ha 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 ha. Ah,
As
ha.
you try once,
What a waste
you
of
see
spells.
some of the, you can see like almost like the edges of these pillars that are being pulled to push this device sort of seep back inwards, but then suddenly bursts outwards to the point that the exteriors of this building almost see these eldritch flames erupt like a flamethrower and disperse off into the night air. The crystal off in the middle
Mhm.
begin to pulsate like a heart, beginning to good.
Oh dear,
Good.
did I just make it worse?
Well, if you try again, maybe.
Yes.
I will give me a second before you try again. I'm gonna just do a
Can we
take out
just
a
break
little
this?
knife, do a very small incision on my wrist to like squirt blood on the crystal,
Mhm.
Ew.
and I am trying to make an amplified blood curse of the muddled mind. Normally, it's on something that is concentrating on a spell. It gives a
Uh-huh.
disadvantage on concentration.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna try it.
All right.
Is this
Ragnar, what are you
illegal?
doing?
Is this
Not
legal?
magic.
Is
I
this
have to take a look at
legal?
that actually. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
I don't
Must
think
try.
so.
I
I
didn't
don't
know what
think
curse to take, so I took a niche but fun one. Curse of the
I,
Muddled Mind.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's okay. I think he might be onto something.
I mean, it disrupts spells being concentrated on.
This is a
Uh,
magical effect, though.
I don't know. Trying. It only cost me
At D6.
Yeah.
1 damage. It's fine.
Oh, nice.
It's fine.
So normally you use this ability on creatures,
Yeah, I
and you know
know.
this. No, but you know this by your character, and you try to use it anyway to detect if there is a sentient mind that's running this mechanism. You don't have the effects of causing him to have disadvantage, but what you do find throughout this process is that it is connected to someone's mind or control or ability somehow. It's not just purely a device. There's a creature manipulating its energy. That's how much you can tell.
After the little like squirt, he like rubs to stop the bleeding. And said, "We already knew all of this was linked to the 9 planes of hell, but it's not just to the planes. There's a force behind it, actually going for it. This mechanism seems to be some kind of minor teleporter. It seems matter, but like one pinch of dust at a time, it just teleports something from the hells to here.
Mm.
Oh. Well,
As you
But
mentioned, through the pulsation of the heart, or at least the heart-like crystal, you can see these green etches onto the pillars grow brightly for a second, and all three men scream in unison. Well, all four men scream in unison, going, "Ah!" And you see their faces lose a little bit of color and a little bit of life each time.
well, we
Lisbeth,
have to.
you have to try again.
Yeah. Lisbeth, and I go up to Lisbeth, and I'm like anime, cute girl face. Please, you have to save my family.
I'll
And
try
I give
again.
you inspiration.
I kind of like reposition myself from a different angle. And then I try to dispel magic with a level 5 spell slot.
Go.
oh.
How?
As you cast the spell magic with a level 5 spell slot, you create these arcane gestures in your hand and you start chanting unto yourself to dispel all the magical effects within this device. And it takes you for about maybe a full 6 seconds before, after muttering the last syllable of your incantation, you see the light get absorbed into nothing. All four men let go of their hands from the pillars and they all breathe in, go, as if it's the first time they gasp air, and they blink their eyes for a second. Suddenly, their pupils begin to dilate and don't understand why they're here, and they fall down to the ground. Your father, Antonio, and Marco are all here, but the one next to you stumbles down onto his buttocks, sort of looking up at you, Clara. and he just sort of mutters in his old weakened voice, going, "Clara." Just eyes locking onto you.
Who are you?
I put water in all the four men's mouth.
Hmm.
It is
Straight to the mouth.
All right. As
intake water.
as the four men sort of get rehydrated, they're fine. Well, actually, the guy who fell is your Claudius.
Fiance.
Oh, this is my father.
Yeah, he's the one who fell
Yeah.
down and noticed who you are.
Okay.
The stranger doesn't even take notice to you.
Okay. I understand.
As the spell worked,
It looks
someone
like
was behind it, so I'm gonna, like, in fear, I'm gonna take the bardish since it's a magic item, and it circles around. I'm gonna take it like sideways and just use it as a lever.
Mhm.
From
And
the
where
other
you-
side, we just like the blade in the wood
Mhm.
of the floor.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go on like the woods they use to pull
Mhm.
with my legs, and with my hand just take
Okay.
the end of the weapon.
Okay.
Try to
I
break
just
it.
want to make sure, so I'm gonna draw like a very simple structure of it. There's this thing. There's a crystal inside. 4 pillars on each corner. You put your bardiche on the inside or the outside. So you
I
can
don't know
imagine
the
like a well.
mechanism.
Imagine a well, except instead of a hole, there's a crystal in the middle.
I'm basically trying to break it so that we can take the crystal out.
Okay. So from a 3D perspective, 3D is my passion. Art is my passion. It's standing in the middle here
Yes.
on what looks like a almost wooden board. So you can actually try and pierce your weapon and just lever it out if you'd like.
Yes. Then the
Make an athletics check. While this is happening, Claudius extends his hand towards you and rests it on your cheek.
Yeah, I just kneel down next to him and holding his face in my arm. Who did this to you, Papa?
My mind is foggy. I don't remember anything. There was a short man claiming
Yes.
to have been a bringer of balance, saying that he's been looking after our family and he has been looking for you. And what he
Turok,
told me
I
was
know.
that he was able, I think that was his name, correct? He said that he had killed you.
Nothing can kill me. But do you know what he was working for? This doesn't seem like something earthly.
No, he mentioned that he had a source of power that was allowing him to not only gain riches, but the hearts of these people.
I look at my brothers and the stranger. Are they still like unconscious or?
They're conscious but muddled.
Oh, we need to get you out of here. Whoever was controlling all of this might come to investigate why it shut off.
They
Or
I
all
help him up.
slowly stand.
Yeah.
we could burn the place.
We should burn the place. That's a good idea, Ice
Mm.
Queen.
Is it a good idea? Am I allowed to burn?
Just let's get everyone out first, and then we can torch it.
Of
The 4 of
course.
you stand up and go towards the staircase that leads down. Claudius looks at you, and even if he's a little bit unwell, he does form a semblance of a smile. And he just mentions in a very weak voice, saying, "I'm glad to see you. I thought you were in harm's way or dead, according to that fellow who told us the story.
Glad to see you too, Papa.
I'm
Now
glad
let's
you
get out
see
of
me."
here. There still
As you
might be some danger out and about, though, so we need to be careful.
as you
Like
mentioned
this,
this,
yeah.
right? Ragnak is able to shatter the crystal. Well, not shatter, but basically uproot the crystal down from the ground. But as you uproot the crystal, the bottom foundation of it, like the very base of it, if you can imagine, like here. Oh, actually, this print is pretty close to the 3D print of a crystal. Right here, the very base here gets shattered into multiple pieces, and there's this arcane energy that bursts forward, and almost like the Eye of Sauron, from where you're standing, you begin to see this oval-shaped portal into the depths of fire, and you hear this loud roaring voice. I don't know if it's gonna echo cancellation, but so just let me know. It goes like, "My realm, your world will be mine." And there's this
Oh shit.
slow, far away image of what looks like an average sized man, but every 2 seconds it goes like closer and closer and closer, and you can see he's gigantic in size and slowly starts to reach towards you.
Ragnar?
Ragnar?
What did you do?
Do we all? I mean, do we all see this?
Everyone sees this.
I think I'm closest, so I'm going to draw my rapier. Stab the hand.
Does it
As
have?
you don't have to roll an attack, as you swing towards it, his hand is made of this black flame. If you've seen Flame of Rekka, that's what it looks like. It
Oh.
has this black flame and cuts through and then reforms as it's not really a physical form. And
What?
it continues to reach towards you, and there's this searing hot flame right in front of your face. Like all of your eyebrows and the facial hair is getting singed just by standing near it. Everyone in the room makes a dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
You tripped
shit.
me at the very age reference.
Yeah, that's a really old show.
It's a
Oh
secret.
man,
Don't let
that's so
people know.
bad.
I don't.
It's just 8.
It's a deck save, and I
Oh.
don't have disadvantage because I don't have the strength. But
Sorry, Underl, I actually used your character to roll a couple of times,
wait.
so ignore those rolls.
Really?
I threw 3 rolls using your
That's interesting.
sheet by mistake.
Ragnar, run!
Oh,
Anyways, my proper dex was what was it? 12?
mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I only disadvantage stealth. I don't have disadvantage for dex. Yeah.
So the dex save yours is, what was it, Underl?
12.
Actually, I think I rolled the 12.
No, I rolled a 12
I
Okay,
rolled an
so-
because
8.
I rolled pretty shit.
All right. So you rolled 12, you rolled 8,
14
for just 22, Ragnar 14.
with a plus
So-
10.
Ragnar and Frigis, you're able to sort of move away, like double hop step backwards away from this hand, but it pierces through Lisbeth as it reaches out towards the doorway, and it sort of reaches for these 3 men that had been working on all these pillars. It was the 2 other men are able to sort of jump downwards the stairs so that they're free from the escape. Claudius is also able to do this. He tries to reach out for you at the last second, but your hands slip and he goes down. Then this black hand pierces through your chest and Lisbeth's. At which case, you that's not so bad.
Can I cast can I aim my cone of cold so to distinguish the flames?
No, you would have had to use it as a
Don't.
reaction.
Okay.
It
I don't
hurts
trust you with
you
that
from-
one of cold.
What?
It
It's
hurts
very
you.
big stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, Ben, what did you say?
It hurts you, but only for 34 fire.
Shit.
That's not so bad.
It's fine.
So
I have
it is-
35 HP.
Frigis and Lisbeth. So for sorry, not Frigis, Enderil and Lisbeth. For Ragnar
5.
and Frigis, that would be half.
So 17.
hmm
Wait, I succeed with 14.
Yes, you succeed with 14.
Oh.
The save is 13.
Oh. I mean, yeah, good. I guess he is, in fact, teleporting in AoE, so it's pretty impressive already.
The other three guys also suffer pain as they fall downstairs, but they're not immediately killed. They are in a critical state. Their skulls, their singed and burned. But after that hand pierces through the rest of you, it sort of dissipates, and the portal begins to collapse on itself and just
In
disappears.
Infernal, I'm gonna say, who are you?
You do that dramatically as the door closes.
Who are you?
I am.
In Infernal, so it's like, who's that? Blah.
And with that, there are three men who are in critical condition down the stairs.
I kind of,
Four men, sorry.
since I only have like 10 hit points left now, I kind of fall to my knees and also kind of just throw myself down the stairs. Get to
There's
the-
3 of them, right?
Four, one stranger.
Oh, 4. Okay, then I will first level cure wounds, all of them.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I just land. I didn't have to do that, didn't I?
Take your hand on the chest of your father and try to cure him. Endless comes in.
But yeah, they just get normal heals. Just
Fine. Now you have the family of the DeVilles safe for the most part. They don't look like they're out of the woods yet. They still need intensive care to be able to fully recover, but at least they're not in immediate danger. There's still this scorch marks left from the ground directly towards the staircase, from where this black ephemeral hand pierced through the rest of you. And everything here that was wood is now charred. All the plants that were nearby the trellis, if there were any, have completely been burned away. And these embers from these leaves sort of float through the night sky, just fading away into the wind. Who is this figure that they found inside the portal? What was the portal doing here? Who started it, and what happened? And what the heck is going on? Let's see if the party finds out next time. Thank you for playing.
Thank
I know you
for
have a lot of
running.
questions. We might still have conflict scheduling issues, especially with Robin having work. But if push comes to shove, what we can do is probably on one weekend
this Sunday
make
I'm
this.
available.
Yeah,
And
we'll
thing is, this is a good time to write Enderal out for a couple of sessions.
uh-huh.
She'll have to take care of her family and stuff like
Okay.
that. So, yeah, I mean, it's a possibility you can play without me and then I'll come back a couple levels higher, a little
Sure.
stronger.
Yeah, sure. I'm okay with that.
I'm back
Yeah,
as
me too.
Brakmar.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll send everyone messages and try to see out what happens in the story next.
Okay.
But thank you for playing tonight, and thank you
Yeah.
for at least
Thank
for
you.
solving this thing that
Yeah.
I've had prepared for quite a while.
Yeah, it's
Very
been
good.
Yeah.
months since you
Yeah,
since
pretty
we
Yeah,
much.
won.
Yeah.
absolutely.
All
All
right.
right, guys.
Very
Yes.
fun.
Have a
Bye-bye.
great
Very fun.
evening or day
You
if you're still
yeah.
day. Bye
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Good
Good
night.
night.
Thanks for running.
All right, and thank you to the viewers as well. This is our first game in the last 3, 4 weeks. Not sure what's gonna happen next time because one of us has moved back to Europe, so there's a bit of a schedule clash. But as he mentioned, hopefully we will write his character out for a few sessions, and the party will do their own thing for now. Okay, so that is all for now. Take care. Bye bye.